River Arts Festival's 15th Anniversary Digital Edition. The festival is sponsored by Haldimand Art Works with support from Heritage Canada. If you're able, please consider making a donation at www.riverartsfestival.ca or by visiting our gallery and gift shop at the Minga in Dunnville. For more information, feel free to reach us on Facebook or Instagram. Make sure to check out our online schedule to tune in to other events from November 7th to 28th, 2020.
Hello, my name is Rachel and I'm the owner of RachelleandKids, and we offer yoga and mindfulness for children all around Haldimand, Hamilton, and Niagara areas. If we haven't met before, hi, I'm Rachel, and I want to tell you 3 things about me that I think you should know. Number 1, I love pizza. Number 2, I love owls. And number 3, my favorite color is the color yellow. So that's 3 things about me, and I want to know, what are 3 things about you that I should know? Feel free to send me a message online or tag me on Instagram, or the next time I see you, let me know. So to get started today, we're going to do a little bit of yoga together. So you can have a seat on your bum, and what we're going to do, we're going to start with a simple breathing exercise, and then we'll move into our yoga exercises or our yoga poses, and we'll do that for a little while, and then maybe we'll play a little game together, and then we're going to end it off with a nice relaxation. So to get started, we'll have a seat on our bum with our legs crossed, and we'll start to pay attention to our breath. Have you ever noticed your breath coming in and out of your mouth and your nose? When your breathing is nice and fast, you might start to feel anxious or worried or upset. But when you can slow your breathing down, your body can start to feel nice and calm and relaxed. So once you're ready, we're going to take 3 deep, big breaths together. So we're going to sit cross-legged, sitting up nice and tall. And I'm going to show you my Haldimand sphere. So when I open the Haldimand sphere, you take a nice deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more. And you might find that you're already starting to feel a little bit calm. At the beginning of our yoga classes, I like to check in and ask, how are you feeling? So we're going to close our eyes for a few minutes and pay attention to how we're feeling in our bodies. Maybe you're feeling anxious or tired. Maybe you're feeling happy and excited. However you're feeling right now is totally okay. And with your eyes closed, you can show me thumbs up for feeling good, thumbs kind of so-so if you're feeling okay, and thumbs down if you're not feeling so great. That's okay. Throughout our class today, we'll try and shift how you're feeling from where you are now to a feeling of happiness and calm. For today's yoga class, we're going to use the intention, I am awesome. I'm so glad that you're here. And when you're ready, we're going to open our eyes and get ready to start practicing our yoga sequences. So when you're ready, we're going to get started on our hands and knees. And we start with our tabletop position. So we want our tabletop to be nice and flat so that if somebody wanted to eat off of our back, they could. And looking up towards the ceiling, we're going to arch our belly down towards our mat. And taking a deep breath in, bringing our belly up towards the ceiling, looking back towards our knees. And exhaling, breathing all that air out. Inhale, look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, arch. And one more. Coming back to our flat tabletop position. We're going to tuck our toes and we're going to start to lift our hips and our knees up into the air. And here we're going to find our downward facing dog. And while you're here, you can lift up one leg into the air, wiggle your foot around and say roof, roof, roof. And then you can find your other foot, lift it into the air. Roof, roof, roof. Great job. And then we're going to step our feet forward, up towards our hands. And we're going to hug our elbows in towards us. And we're just going to hang here for a few minutes. And you should feel a stretch in your back and in your legs as you start to wake your body up. And then very, very slowly, we're going to bring our hands to our hips and slowly roll all the way up into our standing position. Very good. And once we're here, we're going to take a nice deep breath in and reach our arms nice and wide. Just like when you first wake up in the morning, nice big stretches. And this should feel really good. One more deep stretch. Awesome job. And when you're ready, we're going to step one foot back. And we're going to lift our arms up over our heads. And this is called our Warrior One. Warriors are nice and strong. So while you're in this pose, you want to feel nice and strong in your legs, and in your belly, and up into your arms. You want to feel nice and strong. We don't want to wobble all over the place. We just want to be nice and still. Great job. And when you're ready, we're going to open up our Warrior One into our Warrior Two, bringing our hands out to our sides and looking beside us. Great job, guys. And if you're feeling nice and balanced, you can start to flow in your warrior pose, just like if you were a surfer on a surfboard. And you can imagine that there are waves moving you all around. Great job. And when you're ready, we're going to straighten our front leg, keeping our feet where they are, bringing our arms out nice and straight. And we're going to make our triangle pose. And kids always ask me, why is this called a triangle pose? If you really look carefully, this place right here is a triangle. So let's see if you can make a triangle with your body too. Great job, friends. All right, slowly coming up to our center, bringing our hands to our hips and stepping forward. Great job. And now we're going to do all of what we just did, but with our other leg. So we're going to step back with our right foot. Finding our Warrior One pose. Arms come up overhead. Great job. And if you're finding that you're falling all over the place, often my students find it helps if they can find one thing in front of them that they can look at. That seems to really help my students find their balance. And when you're ready, we're going to open it up into our Warrior Two. Nice and strong. And when you're ready, we'll find our flow. Amazing job, friends. You're doing awesome. And when you're ready, we're going to straighten our front leg, bring our arms out to our sides, and find our triangle pose again. Did you find the triangle this time? Great job. Coming back up, we're going to point both of our feet straight ahead of us. And this time we're going to make ourselves into a star. Bringing our hands out beside us, we're going to crouch down nice and low. And this is going to be called our shooting star. So take a nice deep breath in. And ready, 3, 2, 1. Pew! That's called our shooting star. Great job. And taking a deep breath in, crouching down nice and low. 3, 2, 1. Whoosh. Great job. And we're going to do that one more time. Deep breath in. Whoosh. Amazing job, friends. And when you're ready, we're going to take our hands, put them on our hips, and slowly, slowly, slowly bend forward, bringing our hands down onto the ground. And we're going to open up our arms just like a book. So we're going to reach up nice and big. You can wiggle your fingers up in the air. This is called our folding star. Bringing that hand back down onto your mat and opening your book up the other way. Open nice and wide. And wiggle your fingers. Great job. You should start feeling a little bit calm. Bringing your hands to your hips, coming back up to our standing position, and we're going to hop our feet together. Whoop. Great job, friends. So we're going to find our tree pose now. And when we do our tree pose, we're going to bring our hands to our hips and start to lift one foot off the ground. I like to keep my foot nice and low to the ground while I catch my balance. If you're already feeling really, really strong and steady, you can start to lift that foot up onto your shin or up into your inner thigh. But I like to keep my foot nice and low. And when I'm feeling really, really steady, I can lift one hand into the air and the other. Taking a nice deep breath here. And checking in with your body. How do you feel now? Are you still feeling the way you were when we started our class? Great job. Bringing your hands back down to your hips, putting your foot down onto the floor. You can shake your legs out if you need to, and you can shake your hands out if you need to too. And when you're ready, bring your hands back to your hips, and we're going to lift the other foot off the floor. And you can have your foot down low like me. You can have your foot on your shin like this. Or if you're feeling really, really balanced, you can put it up in your inner thigh. Whatever works for you. And when you're ready, reach your hands nice and strong. Great job. Bringing your hands back to your hips, feet back to the floor. We're going to step back to the top of our mat. We're going to reach our arms out nice and wide, bringing our hands all the way down to the ground. And we're going to step back into our plank pose. Lowering our knees, our belly, and our chest. And if you need to scooch like I did, perfect. And from here, we're going to find our snake pose. So we're going to take a nice deep breath in and lift and exhale. Or you can make the sound of a snake. What sound does a snake make? Great job. Lowering back down. Take a nice deep breath in and lift. Back down. And we're going to do it one more time. Deep breath in. Amazing job, friends. From here, we're going to come back into our table. Bring your back nice and flat, just like a table. Tucking your toes, lifting your knees, lifting your hips, and stepping your feet forward. Reaching up nice and tall. Bringing your hands to center and dropping them down beside you. Feeling nice and strong in your legs, bringing your hands down beside you. Take a nice deep breath in and a deep breath out. You've done lots of hard work this morning. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Awesome job. And now we're going to turn ourselves into a chair. Bringing your hands up nice and strong. We're going to sink back and imagine that we're sitting back into a chair. Great job. And we're slowly going to bring ourselves into a sitting position. Awesome. Crossing your legs. We're going to make ourselves into a pretzel. Bringing your hands up nice and tall overhead. We're going to take our right hand and cross it over to our left knee. We're going to take our left hand and reach it behind us. Great job. Very slowly, start to untwist. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side, reaching up nice and tall. We're going to take our left hand and put it onto our right knee. Bring our right hand and bring it behind us. And try to bring your gaze over that shoulder. Great job. Slowly coming back to center. Bringing your feet out in front of you. Reaching up nice and tall. Forward fold. And you only want to go as far as you can until you feel a stretch. We don't want to hurt our bodies in this position. Coming back to nice and tall. Bringing our hands back to the floor. We're going to slowly start to roll back until we're lying down on our backs. And you want to let your feet kind of fall open and rest your body, bringing your hands to your belly. We're going to have a few minutes of relaxation. And I'm just going to find our music. So with your hands on your belly, we're going to imagine that your belly is a big balloon. And taking a deep breath in, we're going to fill our balloon with lots of air. Breathing in. And out. We're going to deflate all the air out of our balloon. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Bringing your hands down at your sides. With your eyes closed. And your mouth resting. And all of your muscles in your body starting to relax. We're going to pay attention to the muscles in our face and in our neck. And we're going to tighten those muscles as tight as they can go, nice and tight. Closing your eyes as tight as you can go, and your mouth muscles. And let it all go. And then noticing the muscles in your hands, making your fists, your hands up into tight little balls. And all the muscles in your arms and your shoulders, nice and tight. And let it all go. And our attention is going to travel through our body, through our belly, through our legs, and all the way down to our feet. We're going to tighten our feet up as tight as they can go, nice and tight, and let it all go. And we're going to sit here for a few more minutes together and relax. And we're going to check in on our body again, just like we did at the beginning of our class today. How is your body feeling? How are you feeling? Do you feel a little bit better? A little bit different? Maybe you feel a little more calm. Or maybe you feel excited about what else there is to do today. Remember, however you're feeling is totally okay. You are allowed to feel however you feel right now. resting here for 1 more minute. Keeping your hands and your feet and your face muscles nice and still. Great job today, friends. When you're ready, you can start to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. You can open your eyes and start to look around the room. Bending your knees and rolling onto one side. We're going to come up into our sitting position. How are you feeling? How was that class for you today? I want to thank you again for joining me today. My name is Rachel, and I hope that I see all of you soon. Enjoy the rest of your day today, and have lots of fun with all the fun activities that Lacey has planned. Bye, friends.